You know how some websites just magically pop up at the top of a Google search? It's not magic. There's a secret sauce, and it's called SEO. In this explainer, we are going to pull back the curtain on what it is and how you can use it to make your website impossible to ignore. Okay, first, let's talk about the big problem. It's this frustrating issue that so many website owners and creators run into. I call it the paradox of the invisible website. So you've poured your time, your money, and let's be honest, probably a lot of late nights into building a fantastic website. It looks amazing, it's user-friendly, but there's one giant problem: crickets. Nobody's visiting. It's this incredibly common feeling, right? Why isn't all that hard work paying off with traffic and customers? This analogy here, it just captures the problem perfectly. Imagine building the most beautiful, well-stocked store in the world, but you built it on a street that has no roads leading to it, no signs, no directions, nothing. That is your website without search engine optimization. It's out there, but it's totally cut off from everyone who's trying to find it. So how do we build those roads? How do we put up the giant neon signs pointing everyone to your front door? Well, the answer is search engine optimization, or SEO. This is how you make your website attractive, not just to people, but to the search engines that they're using every single day. So what is SEO, really? At its heart, it's the whole process of fine-tuning your website so that it ranks higher on search engine results pages, or SERPs as they're called. The goal is super simple. When someone searches for what you offer, you want to be right there at the top of the list. And why should you care so much? Well, the payoff is huge. Good SEO brings in organic traffic. That means visitors you don't have to pay for with ads, which often leads directly to more sales. It also builds trust. I mean, think about it. A high ranking on Google basically tells the world you're a credible, authoritative voice. At the end of the day, it helps you get ahead of your competition and connect with the exact people who are already looking for you. Now, I know SEO can sound incredibly complex, but we can actually break it down into three main parts. I like to call them the 3 pillars of SEO. If you can get your head around these 3, you'll have the key to building a really solid strategy. So pillar number 1 is on-page SEO. This is everything you can control directly on your own website. Think of it like setting up the inside of your store. You're organizing the aisles, putting up clear labels, and making sure customers and search engines can easily find exactly what they're looking for. And in the real world, what does that look like? Well, it means paying attention to a few key things. Your title tags, that's the headline people see in the search results. Your header tags, those organize your content and make it way easier to read. It also means making sure your images are optimized so they load fast and, maybe most importantly, creating amazing, high-quality content that actually answers your audience's questions. Our second pillar is off-page SEO. So if on-page SEO is what you do on your site, off-page SEO is all about building your reputation and your authority across the rest of the internet. This is really about what other websites and other people are saying about you. A huge part of off-page SEO is about earning backlinks, which are just links from other websites pointing to yours. But here's the thing, it is not a numbers game. As this says right here, quality is everything. One single link from a well-respected, trusted site is worth way more than 100 links from sites that are totally irrelevant. It's like getting a glowing recommendation from an expert versus a bunch of random strangers. And that brings us to our third and final pillar, technical SEO. Don't let the name scare you. Think of this as the foundation and the plumbing of your website. It's all the behind-the-scenes stuff that makes sure your site is fast, secure, works great on a phone, and is easy for search engines to crawl and understand. If this foundation is shaky, all your other efforts are just not going to work as well. Here is a perfect, super simple example of technical SEO in action: your website's URLs. Just look at the difference here. The bad one is just a jumble of letters and numbers. It means nothing to anybody. The good one? It's clean, it's descriptive, and it tells both humans and search engines exactly what that page is about. It seems like a small thing, but it has a huge impact. Okay, so we have our 3 pillars, but how do we actually put them into practice? Well, that's where 2 absolutely essential tools come in: keywords and analytics. These are basically your map and your compass for the journey. First up, keywords. These are the absolute foundation of everything in SEO. They are simply the words and phrases that your potential customers are typing into that Google search bar. I mean, if you don't know what people are searching for, how on earth can you optimize your site to show up for them? And you know, not all keywords are the same. This slide shows the huge difference between a broad, short-tail keyword like bakery and a really specific long-tail one. And here's the secret. That long-tail search shows a totally different mindset. The person searching for that knows exactly what they want. They're much further along in their decision to buy. And if you're the one who can give it to them, you're so much more likely to get their business. So once you've set up your strategy around your keywords, how do you know if it's actually working? That is where analytics comes into play. You should think of it as your SEO report card. It's the data that shows you what's a home run and what needs to be improved. So what should you be looking at? Here are 3 of the most important metrics to track. Organic traffic. How many people are finding you through search? Keyword rankings. Are you moving up the results page for your most important terms? And backlinks. Is your site's authority and reputation growing over time? Okay, we have covered a ton of ground. We've got the pillars, we've got the tools, but there's one last crucial piece of the puzzle. It's the mindset you need to have when it comes to SEO. This is not a quick fix. This quote just says it all, doesn't it? SEO is not a set-it-and-forget-it task. It's a marathon, not a sprint. The internet is constantly changing, so real success comes from being consistent, from keeping a close eye on your performance, and being willing to adapt your strategy as you go. So I'll leave you with this one last thought. Right now, this very second, people are out there searching for the exact products, services, and information that you offer. The only question is, with everything you now know, will they be able to find you?